everybody. It's Fun Friday. Woohoo! Payday. We get, let's try that again. Dude.
Yeah.
That was, let's try it again.
You gotta look at the elbow. It's on the elbow.
Okay, good.
See?
Yeah. Jessica, good morning. I don't know where everybody else is. Brandon's out?
Yeah, he's out hunting. It's widow season, I think that's what they call it.
It's elk season right now.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Is it bow?
Yeah, he's a bow hunter.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Brandon, good luck, buddy. Anyway, you can tell everybody's pretty stinking happy around here. So let's go find, let's make sure everybody else is staying happy. What do you got going this morning?
I've got a truck to pull in to look over a few problems on.
Is that your wife's van?
It is. She messages me and she's like, honey, it has no power. It won't go over 20 miles an hour. I'm
What's
like,
the matter?
okay. At first I thought it might have been misfiring because there was a P300 in it. Cleared it. Seemed fine when I drove it real quick, and then the next day again. So
Fuel pump.
Yeah. No codes. Going
Yeah.
lean. Hooked up the gauge yesterday. It's at perfect, and then after about 5 minutes, you give it half throttle or more, drops down about 35, and then you let off, it comes back up.
That's why it's misfiring. It's running lean. Yeah. Cool. And what's this truck?
Truck's a few things. Let me get it pulled in.
Where's Caden?
He's over doing pipes on a Duramax. It's that last 10%.
Dude, when is this miracle gonna come to life, dude?
It did.
I'm giving him crap because he's been doing other stuff. This is the one, is this the Alaska truck?
Alaskan truck.
Oh my goodness. This is the one the guy was driving it down here in
Blew up.
the CP4 pump took a dump, right?
Yeah.
So we upgraded it. How much crap do we have in the tank? Was it a lot of
Quite a lot, yeah.
Really, a lot of metal. Where's the CP4 coming off of it? Did we already send it out as a core?
We already sent it off, yeah.
As a core?
SNS, yeah.
I was gonna whip that bad boy open right now and show everybody here in to the world how bad those things get chored up. So this is it, man. It's Friday, dude. You gonna get this thing done?
Yeah.
Today for sure?
Today for sure. It fires up, it runs good.
Oh, you've had it running?
Yeah.
Why is this off?
It had a little small leak when I was pressure testing it.
Ah, dude, okay, everybody, pay attention here. Condition cause correction, last one, most important one, Caden is?
Confirmed.
Confirmed. So he test drove it, brought it back, pressure tested the cooling system to make sure that he would have no leaks. He found one. I love that, dude. You've made my heart feel good. It's still super happy Friday. Thank you. So we got a new hose clamp?
Yeah, it's coming.
Okay. And other than that, it runs great. And
Yeah.
oh, dude, sweet. Miracles do happen. Thank you, brother. Is that me? Is that thing exceptionally loud?
It is.
Man, that thing's noisy. Why is it so noisy, man? Huh?
Which noise?
The rattling noise, dude. Just the engine running. It was just noisy. Maybe it's
Yeah.
because it's up so high in my ear.
This is a ranch truck, so it gets worked on a ranch. So
I was gonna say it
rough
says,
road.
It says
King
says
Ranch.
King Ranch, and I was like, what is
So,
that?
but
That's
it is on the ranch.
Oh, really?
There's a funny story.
Dead animals or something?
No, not quite. It involved chasing an animal.
Chasing an animal?
Yeah.
So, are you being serious?
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay, well that's why it's so noisy, dude. I was like, this is noisy. What happened?
Going over a berm and hit it, and it's obviously been patched up previously.
Yeah, that
So-
flex pipe crap is not, that ain't factory. Jeez, dude, what's it in here for?
So
Besides
they got vibration while driving.
we got bad U-joints?
We do. Said the fast pump was noisy, but I can't hear anything over the exhaust, but I did find the filters
Let me see.
look to be on incorrectly.
What do you mean? They got the small mic run in front of the...
So this one is the water separator because it has the drain in it.
Yeah.
When you look at Fast's, the water separator filter is supposed to be here. These are Napa filters, which they kind of crossed.
Gotcha.
Yes, so I would, of course, recommend OEM Fast filters.
How bad's that?
The two.
Oh,
so
geez, it's totally bad.
coming apart.
Holy crap. You might need a yoke in that thing, dude. That guy's lucky he drove it in.
Yeah, pretty bad.
How's the front one?
Front one looks okay.
How the axle U-joints? We had to look
I
at
didn't
those.
see, yeah, I didn't notice anything. We always check the vitals, blow-by, oil, and coolant. This one has funk in his coolant reservoir. Looks like paint thinner diesel smell. So they're not doing it at this time, but that's usually a injector cup issue because it's getting contamination. So.
Let's go, let me see it. When you say they're not doing it, it's a ranch truck, dude. Fix it, anything. No blow-by though, huh?
Nope.
Oh yeah, dude. That guy's full of, that thing's full of, they don't want to deal with that. Did they know about that?
Nope.
Oh, that's not good at all, dude.
Nope.
Phew. I guess if it's not in his budget, it's not in his budget. He's probably gonna just drive it till it blows up, I would think. That's his,
Yeah.
you know.
There's gonna
How many miles are on this thing?
271.
Yeah, I wouldn't fix it either, dude. I'd wait till it blows up. I think that's what I'd do.
So.
And then put an engine in it. We'll see. Okay, cool. Alejandro, this is that truck's been sitting around for about a month, right?
Yeah.
Dang it. I wanted to film this thing. And you got it done in like so fast, you got the engine out of it, and I never got it on film. Everybody, it was a nice 6.7. I swear to you, it was in here. Alejandro had it out less than half a day. Mm-hmm. Yeah, good for you, dude. Nice, I love that. So what did we pull it out for? What was the complaint?
I had a rod knock.
Rod knock? Mm-hmm. Have they tore it down already?
Yeah, I turned it down.
Did it spin the rod on the bearing on the crank?
I don't believe so, but piston rings were damaged.
Okay. All right. Do you find anything else out?
Well, just little stuff like the clutch. The clutch bearing is making a grinding noise.
Did this still have the dual mass flywheel on it?
I'm not sure. That's right there.
On the ground? Let me see.
Yeah, it's on the ground.
Nope. You know what I mean by dual mass?
No, I don't.
If you don't? You don't? Well, that's good. A dual mass flywheel, you can usually tell a dual mass flywheel wouldn't have a clutch plate with these absorption springs in it, okay? Mm-hmm. First off, that's your indicator. Usually a dual mass flywheel, but the flywheel would have the springs in the flywheel. You have to have one or the other. This is just a solid piece of flywheel. Dual mass flywheel kind of floats within itself, and you can't really resurface them. One of these days you'll find one, and you'll see what I'm talking about. But it's like there's two pieces of big heavy metal, mm-hmm. and sometimes you can't see the springs, but you'll notice that they're separate, and they kind of flex between the two. Mm-hmm. All right, you're learning so much around here, dude. I mean, honestly, it's such a pleasure to have you. You really are, dude. Thank you. Cody! What are you doing, dude? You're always faithfully quiet, just doing your thing, dude. Blend air doors, man, they're fun, aren't they?
They're so much
They
fun.
look at this guy. You know, that's one thing. You know, mechanics, just because we don't go to a yoga class don't mean we're not good at it.
That's for sure.
You know, we don't have time to go to a yoga class. Good for you, though. It's nice you still got the mobility to do that. All right, how's your day going? Besides upside down.
Yeah.
Yeah? Things are good?
Yeah, things are great.
Did you get your lunch order in today? It's shop lunch day.
Oh, I didn't. I don't know if I got a text. I got to look at my
phone.
phone.
Probably got one. I guess we're doing In-N-Out Burger, which wasn't my first. You like In-N-Out Burger, huh?
Yeah.
It's not my first choice.
I'll be honest. I was kind of hoping for a burger or something.
Were you? Well, you get your wish, dude. Get a double. All right. Have a good day, man. See our little trick? These are magnetic sheets. We've had some complaints, and so, you know, and that's how you build a business. You listen to your complaints. You don't just like go, nah, screw it. You listen to your complaints or your problems or the things that people are saying, and you create a solution. And this actually turned out pretty good. Oh, what's up?
Not much, yeah?
Not much? What are you doing?
A final part inspection, pretty much.
Oh, that's good that you're checking that.
Yeah. These also had markings on them, so we threw them in the, whatever you want to call that barrel thing over there, cleaned them up, but...
That you could polish up.
Yeah.
But that?
Yeah, that's trash. I'm
Yeah, that's trash.
So I'm just verifying that they'll get enough oil going around and make sure everything's getting oiled properly.
Well, good for you.
Just finishing up
getting these cores finished. I know we have a 6.7 that just finished the sim test. We're building that 5.9, which is what these are for.
Alejandro just pulled out. We pulled the 6.7 out of a truck. I didn't film any of it.
Correct.
Is that? Is it?
I believe this 5.9, yes.
Oh, it's a 5.9.
I do, yes. I believe it's a 2004, I believe.
Okay. The cab was off the truck, so I just assumed it was 6.7.
But yes.
Okay. So, what'd you find on it?
Pretty much, the piston got so hot that it was hitting the cylinder walls.
Which hole was it?
Number 6.
It's always 6.
Yeah, of course. So, lots of wear mark on the piston sidewall right there.
Come here. Look, everybody. Every other piston that come out of that motor, the skirt will look fine. Look at that.
And another weird thing, 4 of this.
Little bit of, hang on.
There you go.
A little bit of scoring there, you know, but it's always on a Cummins. It's always number 6. They have cooling issues at the back of that cylinder head. Our fix for that, and we've talked about it on our builds, we open up the hole another half a thou. You'll never do that. Yeah. And then broke some piston rings. Yeah.
4 of the 6 had broken compression rings.
Oh, really?
Not sure exactly why. On these pistons, there is a lot of injector marks. But
did it have a big ridge on the top? Not really. Okay, cool. Thanks, dude.
Yeah.
So this head came out good, no problem?
Yeah, this head is good. We crack detected and no cracks found.
Okay.
So on this one we found a hairline crack.
Let me
over
see it.
here.
Hit it. Right there. If you had that crack extending past this seat insert, these are called hardened seats. This is cast iron. You got an insert inside that. We will cut that insert out on both sides and make sure that crack doesn't extend underneath of that seat. And as long as it doesn't, we're not into the water jacket. We'll cut the seats out. We'll pin the crack, grind it down, recut the seat. We'll be good to go. Brian, looks like you got Cummins coming out of your ears around here, man. I'll let you get back to it. Thanks, dude.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it. Come here, I'll show you real quick before the machine takes a pass on this. You see where the machine is just touched here? See where it's just touched? But it hasn't touched anywhere here? That's how much that deck is warped. And that's what we're resurfacing. Jesse, bring your sexy face over here, dude. Is this our last 460?
Yeah, supposedly rebuilt before.
Oh yeah, what did we find wrong on this, dude?
The cam bearings were chewed up. They didn't spin in the housing, but they were just like destroyed.
That's right. But look, so this engine was rebuilt before, just recently. That's why the blue paint's still on it. Because this is out of a truck that's got to be at least, what, 1995 or something like that?
Yeah, they were like late 80s to mid 90s, something like that.
And once you do this pass, I want to show everybody. So when you say rebuilt, I say, because if the deck's not straight, you're like, who rebuilt this motor?
It didn't look like they cut the decks.
It doesn't.
They didn't look resurfaced, especially for how new everything else, like the pistons looked and all that. The decks don't look like they were touched. They definitely bored and honed the cylinders.
Yeah,
because it's like 30 over now.
Yeah, listen, this is a perfect example, guys, of there's so many different levels of quality in getting your motor rebuilt. I mean, you have no clue at, you know, from a guy in some dirt in a barn behind his house with no equipment to like a race shop that, you know, does every stinking thing and blueprints your motor. You know, this is kind of where we build our motors up here. So, you know, when you tell somebody, hey, I've had my motor rebuilt, you know, this motor was rebuilt just recently, but I mean, you just look at this.
I mean, with the old blocks, they definitely move around.
Oh yeah, man.
The decks are kind of
twisted
like
and
the deck.
flexing.
If you leveled it, the deck's probably decently straight, but being square to your mains and everything, it's definitely not. You can see it as this one was pitched.
Come here.
So we're clean up here, but
Yeah.
we're probably maybe 2 thou down right now.
Right. And what he's trying to say is the center line. So here's our center line down here. This is where the center of the crank lines. We're going to make sure that the exact distance from the center line of that crank to the top of the deck here is the same on every piston on both decks. That's what, when somebody says their block's been trued and decked and squared, that's what they're talking about. Cool, dude. Thanks, man.
Of course.
Faithful Eric, faithful Eric. Eric's doing inventory.
Doing inventory today. Yeah.
Oh,
Got
the pain and the suffering, dude.
so I'm inventorying all our valve component parts right now. Seals, valves,
And listen, dude.
seats, guides.
Right, we were talking about this morning. People, we're growing, like everybody on Earth, I'm hoping, is growing in their business. If they have a business or in your career as a mechanic or a machinist or a plumber or whatever you're doing, I'm hoping that you're growing in your career. And we're growing as a business. And so normally our inventory used to be, here's 100 of these and throw them in a bin, and it worked. It worked for a lot of years and stuff, and now we're finding out that we got too much inventory and too much stuff, and it doesn't work that way. And so I appreciate your help with our growth, Eric.
Yeah, it definitely needs to be done, and I'm happy to do it.
Because what's happening is all of a sudden we're running out of stuff, and then we're having to do an order, and we're stopping production. It's not good. So people, embrace the change, man. Embrace it. Thanks, dude.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you.
Nobody seems to know we're doing in and out.
Yeah, we're doing in and out.
I know, but you didn't tell people?
No,
Well,
Surprise.
I told you.
surprise.
Everybody likes in and out.
Everybody but me, bro.
Well, everybody with refined taste buds.
Okay. All right, we'll get. Let's get everybody. Let's get their orders. Cause I told the guys over there, and they're all looking at me like, "No, I don't know anything."
Oh,
and,
they don't get to choose their
and
order.
they're excited about it. Oh, so you're just.
Everyone's getting a double-double. I'm not doing those special requests anymore.
Oh, look at that! Look at this. That's how it works around here.
Straight to the point.
This young woman, she whips all these guys into shape. Okay, cool. Well, thanks. Dude, are you sleeping? It's only like 10 o'clock. What's up,
The end
man?
of the week. We're getting this one put back together.
Oh,
Did a
yeah.
motor in it.
Huh?
Done a motor in it. So I just got the cab set back on and bolted up to the frame. So I just got to connect everything back up.
New fuel filter and a crankcase filter?
Yep.
Yeah, cool.
Yep.
You're just getting her hooked back up. You'll have this thing running today then, won't you?
Yeah, that's the plan.
Nice, dude. Get the manifolds all cleaned out and everything?
Yeah, we did.
You heard we're having In-N-Out burger for lunch?
I didn't know.
Yeah. Everybody, are you happy about that? I'm not happy about that. I'm not an In-N-Out burger fan.
I'm not an In-N-Out fan either.
I'm not
Their
a burger.
burgers are all right, but I feel like their fry game's struggling.
Yeah. And some people go, they're the best fries, and I'm like, nah, dude.
Every time I want to go there, the line's wrapped around the building.
There's something in the burger, dude.
Yeah.
Crack. I don't know. All right. What are you doing?
Can I borrow your car for in and out?
Of course. You want to borrow my car? You want to borrow my car to go get In-N-Out burger?
Yeah, I need 25 burgers.
It's not noon yet.
Yeah, but you gotta place an order an hour ahead.
They won't take a phone call?
No.
They don't have an app?
No. They're old school. I gotta walk in there.
Old school?
Tell them my order.
Oh my gosh. Seriously?
Yes.
In-N-Out burger
Yes.
does not have an app to take an order?
Nope.
Well, who am I to say that that's insane, because they're way bigger than I'll ever be. But that doesn't make sense. Okay, cool. I wanted to ask you about this overheat. Did we put a module in it?
Not yet. The customer just okayed it this morning.
Oh, so we're waiting on a module.
Waiting for the module.
Okay. All right. Well, cool. I'm just checking on it. Thanks, dude. Sorry.
Yep.
Sorry. Kyle,
Howdy, sir.
what's up, dude?
Not much. How you doing?
This place is clean, man.
Yeah, me and Jason did a little bit recently.
I like that. What are you doing?
I was just double checking, finding I need some bolts for my high pressure fuel pump for the 6.7. It's the one we borrowed for the other one. Jason's just helping me find the right bolts for it, and then I can get that thing in this truck.
Which it's going in this truck here? This
Yeah.
work truck? I hear guys get nervous when I come around and start looking at their work. I don't make you nervous, do I?
Oh,
Huh?
every day.
Oh.
I mean, it's a good thing, right? It's, like...
Do I, Kyle? I don't want to make you nervous, dude. You've been here for
We're all just trying to do good work,
You've been here how many years
It's
now?
been 2 years, a
So
little
it's
over.
2.5 years.
Yeah, getting there.
Wow, dude.
Any time's flying by.
Have you learned a lot?
Oh, yeah.
And your wife, you're having a baby here in another month? I mean, it's like,
Yeah.
Is it that close?
We're hoping end of October, early November.
So it's close.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Wow. Good.
Pretty excited.
This looks good. Did you steam clean this? It didn't come in this clean, did it?
No, dude. I still got a nice mess I got to clean up underneath this thing.
Yeah.
I did for a while to get a lot of the dirt off this thing. This thing was caked on there, so.
Well, this would be nice for the customer.
Yeah.
Or any mechanic who's got to work on it in the future. All right. Oh, Kyle, look at Kyle. You know, you have learned some shit, haven't you?
Taped off everything. Make sure I'm not getting any debris or material in there. So.
Miracles, miracles. Praise. These poor guys. This is the second truck in a year for this company. They better sell some batteries, man.
I think they've been putting the wrong oil in them.
Do you?
Yeah, the oil I pulled out of this was like syrup.
Really?
Yeah. It was thick as cold peanut butter. So it was pretty bad.
Looks like we painted it. Check it out. Interstate battery. We're going to use Interstate battery colors on their motor. Custom. Looks like a good job, dude. Thank you. Hey, earlier I was talking about, I don't really like to call them mistakes. It's like I don't like to call cars that are broke, a problem. I mean, it's a condition. And I had a condition where I was not staying on top of cores that were being returned to me, engines. I was having a problem like being able to identify. I can tell the difference between different blocks and heads, but sometimes they get lost and a customer wants their particular motor. So we put in this storage unit and we're getting it organized so that we can identify every motor where it came from. Anyway, that's it. Looks like it's going to be a fun Friday. Everybody's in a pretty good mood for the weekend, and I'm glad to be here, man. You guys have a great day.
So I have a cheeseburger, no tomato, add onion, add pickle, cheeseburger, add onion, 19 double doubles with onions, a double double with onion protein style, and then I have 21 regular fries and 1 animal fry. Yes. Awesome.
I'll offer the prayer real quick, if I could. Our Father in heaven, we're very grateful for this opportunity we have to gather together and share some food and enjoy each other's company. We are grateful for the work that you provide for us so that we can take care of the needs of our family. And Father, we pray that we'll always have work to do and that we'll do good work. In Jesus' name we pray, amen.